Hey Tenno, this is Mako, and we're gonna work on our Aegis build. Now you're probably wondering what this is. This is my new build I've been kinda toying around with Nyx the past couple of days. So what is the basics of it? Well, using Assimilate, of course, as I've just already demonstrated that augment. But as it's more beneficial, I'm using the Sobek with it, because I can deal, ground control with a bunch of enemies. And of course the Lex Prime. Now the Lex Prime I have is silent, because I just don't want to be heard on spy missions, so it allows me to take my Nyx into multiple mission types. Now the real key to this Aegis build is the electromagnetic shield, which is an augment for the Aeigis brunt, as well as the final Harbinger, which has great synergy with Assimilate. As you can see, I've been trying to fine-tune this. I've done a bunch of different variations of this build to see how it would best suit taking down enemies, helping team out. Now, Worm Prime is great because, knocks enemies down in a nice AoE, and with Coolant Link, any enemy that does bypass that and get close enough gets frozen in their track. Pretty slow, at least. As you can see, it's got Suppress on just to be silent, some good crit damage here, and it's not even Forma. I think I have one Forma in on this. Yeah, one Forma. Just basic build there. Now, here's the Nyx build itself. Mainly focusing, as I said, on range and, efficiency and energy. It helps keep that up while being able to spam chaos. Now, I'm only going to grab a few of these because doing this with 20 is possible. I've killed 20 and still had my shield up, never lost energy. The downside to it just took bloody forever, and I don't want to make this video too long as it's just to introduce this build type. As I don't think anybody else has tried this yet, I'm calling this build Aegis. Now, the Aeigis brunt has great 360 spinning attacks, especially with the final Harbinger. Final Harbinger has innate heat procs as well as slash, as well as giving you all these great lunging and, range enhancements while in Assimilate mode, giving you freedom to run around, deal lots of slash damage, and further help your team out because, well, using the electromagnetic shield, which is the augment specific to the Aeigis brunt, further helps Nyx absorb. Now, why do I say this? Well, the augment itself draws 50% damage from enemies that are being dealt to your teammates within 12 meters. So when you block, it draws in the absorb and further helps take damage to you. Now, this may not sound great, but while you have Assimilate up, you're not taking any damage. So basically, you're helping your team out, keeping them alive. They're now taking 50% less damage if they're close to you. And with the size of this bubble, you can further just, hide inside if they're getting too damaged and, protect the defensive point. Cause some chaos and whatnot. That's up to you. Now, as you can see, this is a good stance because you, number one, can deal some good headshots, but the Aeigis brunt itself, even with just a basic blood rush, not even all the way maxed out, I'm getting some red crits every now and then. Now, if you have Narm on path, this can further amp it up to deal even more red crits quicker, but about 3.5 is where you'll see more frequent red quits in the attack combo counter. And that's the stance variation that causes heat procs. Another great thing about this is, with this, even when you're not in your Assimilate mode, it can block and deflect a bunch of damage. I think 90% damage. As you can see, I just can shred through these. I don't even have very much damage buffs. The main benefit is the crit multiplier, damage multiplier, and some corrosive here and there. Just wanted to leave my mark. As you can see, I just cause a little chaos. Come up and slash him to bits. So let's do a little demo. Now, we're going to demo electromagnetic shielding here in a live gameplay. So, activate Assimilate, pull out your Aeigis brunt, and then block. This will link to all teammates near you within 12 meters. This does not work for specters or, you know, companions, sadly, but it's good because it draws in absorb damage, which helps amp up your damage and protect your teammates. So, as always, thanks for watching, and I hope this helped, Tenno.